Morning, guys. Mornings. How are you? Okay, XLE XOP. I'm gonna look into XLE XOP. Yeah, usually energy do really well whenever we have the rotations from the tech and energy actually doing quite well. Um, so basically, we broke out this all-time high. That and we it did give a really perfect chance actually. Like 46 had been great. I was totally ignoring or whatever, but that was from the July high. We broke out, we retested, and boom, right? We tested with a wick and from 46 to 52, almost 53. Nice skin. Energy moves slow, but really good rewards. Almost double from our bottoms on October 27 to 52. So money is flowing to the energy. Energy looks really good. Uh, XOP. Okay. Morning, guys. Morning, Joe. Morning, Seth. Yeah, I'm gonna XOP. Yeah, with the energy, it's a pretty much same chart, right? Pretty much exactly same chart, just for the exploration too. But look at that, how it perfectly. That was a yeah. It bounced. It broke that nice bounce and boom, 72 to almost 80, 90. Really good gain within the 2 3 weeks. So yeah, energy actually like, so these were some clues, right? It was giving up, money was flowing to the energy right on the February. So kind of breaking out from the first few weeks of the February. So I'm still kind of doubting, like we are not done with the sell off. We'll see. But I wouldn't really go long right now. I'm gonna look into the square. Hmm. Square did hit 191, but I think like this 190 area will pretty much hold. This is uh, the square has not run significantly, and I think this 200 area is pretty good area for square, and they are tied with the BTC, so usually BTC is holding pretty strong. We did have some sell off, but pretty much we are in the same levels we were there just in January. I think this 200 area will be pretty good. Um, if you look at this EMAs, we are still down, so not really a good long signal. But uh, I think we're gonna bounce back of 200. So absolute bottom I see is like literally 180. So if it's 190, I think you can actually get a good calls on this. Right now, it just I don't see a good setup, right? So maybe if it touches this levels, could bounce. Otherwise, you wanna make sure it's uptrend, kind of breaking out. Um, yeah, right now I think if it hold this 14, yeah, it did hold, yeah, like just had a week, but it's holding this level, which is 214 215. If it's hold this levels, we are fine. If not, we'll probably see 198, um, and probably 190. I feel like 190 will be absolute bottom, which it literally touched on Friday. So somebody grabbed on that. That's a great price actually. Okay, okay, I'm gonna take some questions. Okay, okay, could you? Okay. Morning, Cassandra. How are you? Uh, good, good. PLTR. Yeah, PLTR is holding this levels 2250. I think if it hold this levels, we are fine. If not, we probably going to uh, yeah, I feel like we're probably going to 17, 18s and even lower. But if you're long terms, I think if this is pretty key area, it's holding this. You can see that, right? It's been holding. So this is pretty good area to, I think, accumulate shares for long terms. I definitely believe in this company. I think we'll see 30, but we do need to kind of get done. But right now, it's not a good way to go call. We can be in this range or even go down to, right? Stocks is probably safest, but I'm gonna make a video like I see a lot of the leaps of leaps really good price, so at least have those in your watch and whenever the time is right. But I'll go over like maybe 10 leaps because a lot of the leaps are cheaper, right? So basically for leaps you wanna buy the cheaper. For short term you wanna make sure you are looking at the trend breakout and whatnot, right? So I'm gonna go over like some of the leaps I'm looking. Market has opened and looks like Putan is doing pretty good. That's good. So Putan is up. Fiverr Fastly is up finally. DKNG. So Amazon a little bit up. Square doing good. Okay, so it doesn't look that of a bad day. I sold June Snow. That's good. But overall, still, I don't think so. It's we are out of the woods. So it did bounce off 200 days, looks like. So this is a EMA though, like right on the support on the EMA. Okay. I grabbed some put on shares, so I'm gonna sell call today since it's up a little bit. I grabbed it like 103 or something on Friday, so I'm gonna sell call and try to make some more money. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Tesla. That's what I was actually seeing. Tesla. I actually posted just 500 range is probably a good buy on Tesla. Uh, so I'm gonna remove this lot of noise since it's down below that. See, this is 500 labels, 500, 505. This was the top right before, like I think when we have the stock split news, then we sold off. So right at top, and we broke out from that range. Like we struggle a little bit, so it's a resistance, it's support too. And if we extend this, look at that where it comes. It's almost comes to this is EMA. So EMA is a little bit up, but this area, right, 520, 500, it's a really key area. So I don't know who is calling. All this junk, man. Where did they get their number? But look at this area, right? We're briefly almost there. That would have been pretty decent, like if you're looking for average down. But I think probably we are not going down than this. I feel like this will be really good long opportunities. So yeah, this should be a good long opportunity. So the thing is, like, a lot of people's like, everybody wanted to buy a leaps right here. Oh man, tell me about it. When Tesla was all time high, everybody. Now it's like nobody wanna buy it, right? So if you're, again, for trading, I do not suggest buying when it's in downtrend and whatnot, right? I basically like the high breakout from some patterns and some good setup, right? I don't see any good setup right now for Tesla to go long, right? There's a market is weak, there's no strength, nothing, right? But if you're investing, you want to grab it the fairly value. You don't want to pay premium, right? You want to grab it when it's a decent price, a good price, right? So I think this is pretty good price range, and seems like we are going there, and that's why. Other thing is patience. You always need to have a patience, right? You could have waited, right? Maybe October, November to now. If you had waited, you had a good price instead of adding at the top, right? Pullback always comes. It's just you need to have a patience, you need to have a wait. That's why other thing is like how important is cash, right? I tell in my course too, you need to have certain cash and all the rules, and you don't go all in. And yeah, if you do those, I mean, it works until it stop working, right? So uh, those were, but this is yeah, this is key area. So watch out for this, look for this. This would be really good opportunity. Twitter, actually Twitter is pretty good. Actually Twitter was showing really good strength, right? So Twitter, it broke out, still in this madness really. So we're gonna look into the all-time chart, which is monthly. Look at this, right? Twitter had a huge base. Look at that. Twitter actually, if you invested in Twitter when it IPO'd, now you are break even finally, right? Look at this good base. It went finally bottomed out around 14 or $15 in 16 as well as in 17. Then started uptrend, choppy, and see, that's why you gotta know, right? Not always is the best time. It was just the kind of speculative 2014, because everything was higher. So um, you spend in a tech company, like a lot of people lost it, right? I mean, or they need to have a conviction. They need to hold it for 6 7 years, and finally they are profitable. But this is a good time to actually, if you look at monthly, this is, yeah, I mean, you can. I feel like you can still get in like this monthly, but if you're a long-term investor, I have a leaps, and if you wanna get in, I think this is pretty decent actually. Just have your stop loss right around here, maybe 60, 67, even shares. You're taking 60, trying to make like 80, 90, right? So that's twice or something, right? But slowly scaling, don't go all in. But yeah, chart looks pretty good for Twitter. This was the breakout, multi-year breakout. When that happens, like, it usually blast. And I saw some people were tweeting Twitter maybe introducing kind of shop like how the Facebook does. So that would be good revenue. They're finally getting profitables, and a lot of good things coming in. But chart looks really good, really nice base, and finally breakout, right? uh, as a whole, the whole market is down, but you can see that even when the other market is significantly down, it's holding pretty good in this weakness. That's a strong sign, that's a strength. Now we'll go back to our daily. Dom EBJ will now become okay. I have no idea what that is, but thanks. Yeah. Okay, Putan is kind of struggling there. Is there anything on sale? I feel like SE is pretty good Good purchase. Yes, he is pretty good purchase. I think this label, yeah, 210 will be really good. It's still above 200 days, quite 171. But man, this is a great company. I think. Wow. I sold Roku around 400. I had some shares. I was like way too extended, but glad I sold. Man, okay. Crowd showing some sign of strength. It finally filled the gap. Look at that. It finally filled that gap from like 80 to 90. That was a huge gap. They do have a small, oh, they have a big gap around 40 to, I don't know if it ever fills that, but that's gonna be like really bearish below 200. But it can happen. Yeah, and you guys don't have to trade every day, right? You can just, just watch out, try to have a cash and whatnot. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like. Don't forget to like and subscribe in my YouTube. I'll making some leave video today. And let's see what's everyone saying. Okay, okay. Oh, somebody says, oh, wow, GM is so shit market open. That's what we need. That's a big selling volume. SPY and GM. Okay. Finally, SPY is one thing is if you look at the SPY, it kind of bounced from this level, right? This was a upper channel, so we struggled right here. We were struggling. Then that's when I kind of said like we are really overextended, kind of extending. Probably we're gonna pull back, and we exactly went up to 30 from almost 93. But we are kind of going up, so that's a good sign. Yeah, you can actually sell your tweets. I saw that. Okay. Yeah, I think everybody. I would not go all in on though. I think Nvidia has not sold off. Nvidia has not sold off much, right? I mean, not really. It did sold off, but yeah, I think it's pretty good time actually. If you look at, yeah, this area 44.85. Yeah, I think this is like pretty key area. It has already bounced from 70, so it was 70. I didn't even notice. I wasn't watching, but I think this is pretty good area for Nvidia though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you are looking for long term, I think this is pretty good actually. Just have your stop like if it goes below maybe 460, but pretty good. Laser, Tasty. I don't know if Tasty working, but I haven't seen laser. We did like laser play right here and got out, but okay, laser also got bounced from this 21. So a lot of tickers are actually bouncing. So maybe so Neo is up now. It's kind of selling off. So you just gotta be like a lot of times like these are a fake outs. So yeah, slowly. That's why you don't go all in. A lot of fake out. I think like that's what Neo did. It tried to go up. Now it's kind of going down. Still below this resistance. It has to cross this above and has to above this 200-day EMA. DMA is probably down, but yeah, almost from 39 to 38 now. Okay, I'm gonna cover selling puts and Neo. Good morning, good morning, good afternoon. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But I think so. Neo, right? So for me, I think we'll probably I feel like 25 to 30, 35 is pretty good price for Neo. So if you do 30 puts, I mean, if you get aggressive, you can probably do 35, but you might get, but maybe do 135 and see how it goes. And if you wanna, I feel like 25 to 35, that's pretty good. So maybe 30 is a pretty decent price. So if you got in like Friday, that's a decent price. Around 30 should be pretty good price in the long term, I think. So you can actually do that. If not, you collect some premium, but I don't know, 30, 35. I don't know how much they pay, but I think that's a pretty decent. If you go like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, probably you'll get paid more. But yeah, 30, 35 still not bad. I think 30, 35 pretty. I think it's not too bad, in my opinion. Okay, Sydney almost it went to green now, almost red. So lot of fake out happening. Oh wow, put on is 113, huh? Put on really bounced back. Hmm. Oh, wow, put on is 9%. So some tickers are actually coming up. Tesla is pretty flat, but Neo kind of reversed. Yeah, 28 definitely. I think if you do 28, yeah, you can do it. I don't know how much premium is, but yeah. Don't be fooled. It could be a lot of. I'm actually not really like. Yeah, again, if you're looking at long term, you can actually. It's hard to time, but um, some tickers are really good deal. Like for example, Fastly. I think this is absolute bottom. Seems like 63, 62, 63. Yeah, I think most of the tickers has come back, which is a good name. Good, that's pretty good. Mostly put on. Nice bounce from. So it did. If it holds, that's a nice bounce from this 200-day. Yeah, Disney is. Yeah, Disney is gapped up again. But anything upside, I wanted 97 plus. That would be good. But it's been in this range for a while. But really strong name. Look at Disney. It was 85. It went up to 85 last year. Tak. Okay. Tak is a yeah. It was sold pretty, but yeah, uh, just above 200 day EMA. But yeah, I think it's showing some sign of strength, but I'm still not convinced to go long. Still, a lot of the great names like Apples and whatnot, they're selling off happening. So it could be just a fake out. Square is down, PayPal, Facebook, a lot of great names are still down. So but if you guys were in this, maybe you can exit out comfortably. Basically, I want to make sure the trend is up. I don't think it's up yet right now. Doku looks good. Wow. Doku. Oh, it did it. Oh my god. It did perfectly hit that trend line, like 189. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Friday, like everything was massacred. But yeah. Cool, guys. That's it for today. If you have any questions, comment, and maybe we'll cover tomorrow in my video. But other than that, have a great day. Stay safe and trade